Requests. Wine for the woman. I can't get up there. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, young that you're full. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. Etc. You know it. I come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do, feeling groovy. I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. Let the morning time drop all its petals on me.
Life, I love you.
Life, I love you. All is groovy.
Feeling groovy.
This guitar was like $150, which was a lot of money back then. But Mom and Dad bought it for me. He would teach madrigals and lute music, and the first thing I played on a stringed instrument was a lute.
Maybe instead of moving back to Halifax, we should move to West Kings.
What?
We should move to West Kings.
But that kind of music was kind of in at the time because Led Zeppelin had like their Led Zeppelin 3 album and Stairway to Heaven. You had the big, the recorders.
Yeah.
They
Gee,
were
you're
so.
making me remember things I forgot.
Hello. That's just things I remember. Those recorders were cool. And I have a little penny whistle that we bought back when we were in England. I can't remember where we were shopping, but we bought it. I have it down in my bar.
Den.
Yeah.
See?
There it is. Good grief.
All your things that have, like, the provenance, you need to write it all down, though. Just in case your memory ever fails.
But those big wooden recorders were cool because they were just different octaves. You could have a whole orchestra.
There's 15s double strings.
Yeah. You had a 12th string guitar there for a little bit too.
I sold that for money for food.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I sold it to buy John a trumpet.
Aw.
It wasn't a very good guitar. But he played trumpet in junior high.
Oh, really?
Mark played saxophone.
What?
Are both of them still playing them a little bit? I wish they were, because they probably could if they tried.
When Artie gets involved. And she had made this flamenco dress and she gave it to me.
Oh, cool.
Aw.
So
And
is that
so
how
the picture of me on March the 3rd, 2015, was me sitting in the flamenco dress with a big grin on my face. On Lucera. Unforgettable.
you could
And
have
it's
those?
made just especially, short in the front for riding in a big skirt that went over the rump. And she had this, what's called a moscara, which is a horsehair decorative thing,
That's
fringe.
so cool.
And I wore a mantilla and a black velvet jacket.
Wow.
It was very cool.
You have pictures somewhere.
See, when you're older, you have enough money. You fulfill all these childhood fantasies.
Yep.
The best saddle, the best
Yeah.
home handmade, bespoke bridle.
Things that you couldn't afford before, but really wanted. It's awesome.
It's been an expensive hobby, and Rick has been so indulgent. He said, of course, he was as sad as I was when Lucera left us, because he knows how much.
I do enjoy it. So I
It
enjoy going
means to
down there and
me.
watching your rag and stuff too.
Yeah, towards the last year, of course, I needed help getting around, but you really, I think, genuinely enjoyed watching.
Absolutely.
And we taught Lucera to do what's called liberty, so she would be wearing nothing, no bridle, no halter, and just hand signals,
Oh, very nice.
and do all, even jumping over jumps just by being directed,
Oh wow.
little pirouettes. And
Well, horses want to please. They're that sort of an animal where they want to listen to their.
people have misunderstood horses forever. When you approach a horse and they sort of turn their head like that, that's called a calming signal. They are showing that they want you to be involved with them, but they're not quite sure yet. And when they approach you and put their head down, they're inviting. But people just go straight for their faces. Oh, nice horsey!
Yeah,
Freaks them out.
it's like a cat.
Well, it doesn't.
Cats
a lot
aren't
of
the
horses
same, but
a lot of horses have had it done so much to them they shut down. Like
yeah.
whatever. But a sensitive horse like Lucera.
Hmm.
That's why horses are so good for therapy, because somebody might want to force himself on a horse, and it doesn't matter how nice you are, if you try too hard, you have to do it on their terms. And then when a horse invites you to communicate with them, it's a big breakthrough for a lot of people.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
They, work with PTSD and kids who have, ADD, and people have anxiety, because a horse picks up on everything with his sensitive
It's almost like they
radars.
could smell it,
Yeah,
or sense it.
probably. Like, and so